is going on? Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby! Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Posh git. Where's he running to?
Follow, and I'll kill you!
We could work together on this!
Keep your distance!
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward. That schooner'll do me just fine.
The Commodore's gone out to Kingston. We're to commandeer this lover's ship and follow.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you bleeding pirate. You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I have been anchored to water and resupply.
Hold it! Stop them! One reason I shouldn't vent your skull.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
You then, stop!
I'll pay you! Anything you like! Oh, God! Oh, God! By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
Ah, you put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
Oh, this bit is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. Ah, I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha! Those sailors were quite animated by the idea of pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility. But most pirates stalk the windward passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes. That is a bustling strait. But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
Batten yourselves! Brace yourselves!
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
Fantastic work. Very promising. All right, easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we didn't break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up. So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works? All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable. Impressive, right? This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
His maternal grandmother's mother.
Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history. But only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature. Caribbean pirates. So that's your gig. It'll just take a minute, okay?
Hey there.
Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée.
We really should look into that security.
C'est bon, c'était prêt. Magnifique. Merci. This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator. Power it up and give it a look. It's pretty slick. You might have noticed that security seems a little light around here. That's because your communicator is your key to getting around. See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor. You ready? Let's go. Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut, Mélanie. Va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haytham, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey. Very exciting. Welcome aboard. Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling all the best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No. Just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby, in case of a misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. Drink.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this perch. Hola, ladies.
You don't know these women, do you?
No. They charge money for that kind of... A few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them?
No, goodness no, I'm a married man.
Married man of their forte, mate.
Aha! Here's a purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Lend us a few reals, then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers. That's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
I had only enough for a small knife, sadly. Still, it'll do in a pinch. Oh, puffer duff. I have led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior. My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
I think I see the place. We're not far. Hang tight!
Oh, he's got me blind! Go, what do I do? Oh! I can't breathe.
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you! I'm close at heel, shitbird! Here I come! Don't make me chase you into the harbor! You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends.
Alto! Duncan! By Jove, you're alive!
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Oh, yeah. Ah! We've arrived.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meeting a Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
Hey, I warned him. You want a dust up? I'll give you one. Come on, lads. I've seen bigger arms on a bird.
You're not leaving me!
I'll catch you up!
Perro inglés!
Podría darme entre las velas.
Tengo línea de tiro. No nos rendimos fácilmente.
que puedes despistarnos? ¡Idiota! ¿Creías que no te veíamos?
No debería presuponer que esta conducta es tolerable.
Es un tipo de saltimbanqui. Totalmente me provoca.
Me siento tan sola.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! All right, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight.
Caballero de su categoría, acompañarme al callejón más cercano.
On it!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
Ooh, perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
It's the best idea you've had today.
Taverunt percussit dixit canes cum latrina tita, sed retro ad occulta vitae aeternae.
Deus Subraminio.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
Sapion vobis vestris scrotum. Camparum digitis fecit heart. Quod fructices ardiam et panis and clebatum. Mane habet audacissimus sic et tuum et spiritu homo liquid.
Captain Mendoza?
Yes, sir. We're very excited to meet you.
Only you must be present for a hanging.
Hanging? Oh, I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
Destaco por mi paciencia.
The bell, senor. The hanging will be started soon.
Well, let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go hunting.
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
There, get away.
Englishman. How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman? Englishman?
Por el delito de motín contra tu capitán.
Sí.
El tribunal
Sugar
te
from Barbados.
sentencia a morir
Very
en la
fine.
horca.
We hold it in the Castillo after the man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
Well, that's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good Lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburón. El Tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
No sé ni lo que me golpeó, pero me levanté y seguí caminando.
Quizá tengamos que asentarnos más allá de la costa. ¿Me imaginas cuidando de una granja?
Por ti. Y tú andes de paseo por mí, así que...
No hacemos caridad.
¿Estás aquí, ratita? ¡Vuelve despidiendo! ¡Ah! ¡No podrás despistarnos!
¡Lo tengo a tiro!
¡Puedo darle! ¡No te escaparás tan fácilmente, maldito!
¡Intenta darnos esquinazo!
¡Puedo disparar! ¡Nos podremos con él! ¡Disparad si tenéis ocasión!
¡Está yendo!
¡Ya lo veo allí!
Intenta escapar.
Último aviso. ¿Quieres vivir?
Estás jugando a un juego mortal.
Nos va a costar el rescate. Pero uno de los amigos de mi esposo nos ha dejado bien.
¡Tú! ¡Para!
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Una prisa inusitada. ¿Te crees que eres el reforzo de estas? ¿Cuánto frío? Subísimo vicealmirante de los 7 pares. Dentro de poco.
Que te ayude a relajarte.
Ellos y sus bonitos uniformes.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo. Y suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Yo voy a asesinar a Tamar. Sé indulgente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are...
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 pistols. They were a boon in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Why? That's a good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique! Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs. Two blades, as is the custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
You must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike!
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached a quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, it houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men. No lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours. Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Pirate! Run now if you value your life! No! It's him! He's a killer! A pirate!
raíz.
Voy a morir.
Me uní al ejército con su uniforme. Está en unos esclavos.
Good morning, Duncan. Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward! I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar! Huh? Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it. Later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned the desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
Protect the sage! Stop him!
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate! You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, beset on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less.
Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Venis desiderium solatium interemus fratrimus
Come, let's have a toast.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up, Bonnet. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
¡Tú, detente! Hemos perdido a esa rata.
No te muevas.
¡Alto! ¡Quieto ahí! ¡Ya lo veo allí!
¡Basta ya! What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Bien que pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? You set him free.
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure plate.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
A despicable display. This Tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets, like drops of rain, I can see it.
La cena, cómetela rápido.
You hungry?
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find a weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la punta de esa tormenta que se hace.
Unlucky lads. Christ, the seas are uneasy today.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea, then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, there's a brigand fleet. I'll make my way to it.
¡Te vas a perder! ¡Que no se mueva!
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta. ¿Y qué pasa con los prisioneros?
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
¡Alto ahí! ¡Venga, pues!
¡No te muevas!
Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura.
Cal. ¡Tú! ¡Te daré lo que ¡Mierda! ¡Cogedlo!
Going topside. Be ready.
¡Dios, moveos!
Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane! Watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather. guns, Captain! Small guns, yes, but their rate of fire is dangerous!
Close up! Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll still go. They're no match for us!
Shock and crippler! Fire!
All weather there, Captain!
Look out, man! I see it.
Water spout! Steer clear of that thing!
As much sail as you can!
Water spout, man! Stay wide!
It's not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man! Edward, you cannot be caught in that monster!
Bloody miss! On your mark, come out! Killer wave to starboard!
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? think I'll keep her.
All hands aft, lads. We're taking this one home.
I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. I think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shout. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
I dreamed a dream Hey! We'll heave him up and away we'll go. Away we soon together. We'll heave him up
Grease
and
the
away
torch, big
we'll
plow
go.
with the key.
I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. I think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shout. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Unfurl mains! Let's move!
Loose the mains!
Swim us off the wing!
Johnny with 40
Ahoy aloft! Bring it all in! captain's trick.
Loose and catch the wind! Haul down and clew up! Tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs!
Ride the wind for all she's worth.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Furl the mizzen tops.
Furl all!
Furl for all you're worth.
Captain Salt in himself.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Give me some speed! Studs out! Let's get moving! That's enough for now. Shanty!
Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up a fortnight back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Ade.
make him. I may fair run off the rim, but I'm no road Jack that I do. Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hardy.
Why do you want me?
Stop, you!
No, you don't.
Look, my patience is just about done, as are you.
That is what I think of your order.
Grazie. My thanks. I'm your man now, Capitano.
Golly, all my years.
Keep the slippery bastard in sight, boys.
You really think they won't catch you? Ah! I've got a shot! Keep straight in, you dumb.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Addy.
Knew they come from the sea. We spent our
I'll return half the purchase price.
We can bring you in for trouble.
Don't kill me! Oh God, please listen!
Me? I'm no sheep. Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
Come and I'll provide satisfaction.
Ever had the pleasure of 2 vixens in your den?
You not escape me!
Clear shot on him. Bastards in my sights. Don't lose sight of him.
Come on, don't lose the shit! So, there, get in! There he is!
You can't get away, corpse! I swore he was right here. Can't he look odd, eh? It's not about... Oh, no.
Get back here. Listen to what he's telling you.
You're a crow's dinner, either way, Jack. Just accept it.
Grazie. My thanks. I'm your man now, Capitano.
Blood,
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers have kept a man in irons. They need to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty's honorable representative has decreed the sentence...
That is clear shot. I think I can hit him. You'd better heed my warning, boyo.
County down.
This, or you will regret it. Come and see the treasures they have on offer. I'd bloody well listen if I were you.
You can come with me.
You're not some
I'll
quick,
tell the
twitchy
Pope.
crib,
Your
are you?
job.
You'd better heed my warning, boyo. This, or you will regret it.
Now, turn around. Go.
Captain Kenway, come fast. There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocent...
If cleanliness is close to godliness, I promise I'm heaven sent.
Captain Kenway,
This
come
pirate
fast.
bears the
There's
blood
soldiers of Captain
of
Man in
many
irons. They mean to
innocents
hang him.
on his...
It's in his sights.
Why would... Is he sane?
We be three poor mariners, newly come from the sea.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. See here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
Who do our states maintain? To them we dance this.
Morning, Kenway.
Not a bad-looking tinderbox you got there.
You sound a bit green, Hornigold. Is it envy? Is mine bigger than yours?
No, I reckon it's this Jamaican funk. I prefer the Spanish stuff. So, you've got yourself a fancy brig now. Fine. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to sail her right. And how to take a prize the proper way.
Thatch, we'll catch you up at the old fishing village.
Aye.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
There's a chasm of difference between joining a raid and captaining one. We're looking out for merchants, boys! Them that's fat with cargo! Find us a schooner with that spyglass, Kenway. You'll get yourself a glimpse of what sort of cargo they're shipping, and a general idea of their toughness. Are you trifling with me, lad? Take out your spyglass.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? Bird eye in the morning.
Think he's alive, sir?
Way up she rises, way up she rises. Bird eye in the morning.
Get the mainsails into the wind.
With the hose pipe
Ground it all
on
on.
him. Put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe
Ride the wind.
on him.
We're all
Put him in the
worth.
scuppers with the hose pipe.
Take out your
on him.
glass, Kenway. Schooners are too small to peep with a naked eye.
She rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Bird eye in the morning. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Put him in the brig,
lads. Give us a song, lads.
way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Bird eye in the morning. What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? Bird eye in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises.
Are you trifling with me, lad? Take out your spyglass.
On him, put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe.
There's a prize worth taking.
Good. Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you could snap at any moment and unseam them from prick to sternum. Fire what cannons you will, and land a few strikes if you must, but for God's sake don't sink her. It's no fun fishing cargo out of the sea. Although it can be done.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind. She runs, Captain. Use chain shot to prevent her escape. Fire! Fire!
Mine ho! They're in the road! Bulkheads gone to splinters!
We need the carpenter to
Sections
fix that.
crumped!
Fire!
Captain wants the mine there! She's scorreled!
Goes all but me!
She's disabled now and taking on a decent amount of water. So keep your cannons quiet. Take care not to sink her. Que tengo un buen día, señor. I am Captain Hornigold, and this is my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico.
Anyone speak English? English?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. You got that?
Please to repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock him in the hold, and take everything that isn't nailed down.
It's a shaky feeling sailing about with this much stolen cargo.
Get used to it. We'll need to take a few more prizes to make this a profitable day.
Get the mains free! Hey! Clear off and loose men! Heave him up and away we'll go! Wavy through together! Loose all, let's move! Heave him up and away we'll go! Aloft, lad! Check the oiler! We'll heave him up from down below! Wavy through together! For that's it where the cocks do crow! We all down over the mountain! And if we go...
Honorable day! Keep the bills!
Fire! Can they drink?
We're ready, sir! Breaking up!
Cheers! Blues up! Eat her sticks!
That's a toast! Toast before, hurry!
Loose all and trim sharp to the...
We're going to hit them! We're gonna hit them!
They're on the bowline to hit.
Down they go!
Down to the drink!
Schooner! Shorten sail! Get off the boat!
Hey,
Grappling hooks away!
Catch
the
prize!
Good take today, Kenway. Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod a year. I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be, not England.
Do you ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and silver, you just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no owners. They're as rare as an honest king.
Oh, Sally and Polly, for the flashmen do wait. Hurrah, ye boys, we're homeward bound. And one to the other will hear them say, goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Oh, here he comes Johnny with 40 months' pay. Hurrah, ye boys, we're homeward bound. Well, meet these thy gals and we'll ring the old bell. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare. And Puritan duties will raise merry yell. Hurrah, we boys, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound to the gals of the town. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. And snap me your bullies and even all round. Hurrah, we boys, we're homeward bound. And when we get home, boys, oh, won't we fly round. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. We'll leave up the anchor to this voice sound. Hurrah, ye boys, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound to the old backyard. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. And the big bullies were all bound homeward. Hurrah, ye boys, we're starboard, man, oh, he was so his boys, oh, he's long and strong. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. And sing a good chorus, for 'tis a good song. Hurrah, ye boys, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound, we'll have yous to know. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. And over the water to England must go. Cast adrift here, Captain.
We're clear.
Trim the yards off the wind! Ease off the wind! Haul in all sail!
Muzzle that duck, my trumps.
¿Necesita algo?
Not a bad take today. Keep this up and Nassau will be the first city where men and women may live as God made them. Easy and free. All it takes is a few drops of blood, sweat, and a swatch of cloth.
We fly no colours out here. Praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms. This one's yours. Fly it proud.
I will.
A hand over the docket I lent you. If we're to keep our republic afloat, we'll need guns as well as gold.
That means attacking the Navy.
So long as they're flying King Philip's colours will not offend our own monarch. As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Sally Brown, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Down to
Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters. All hands to cannons.
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
40 fathoms or more below, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. 40 fathoms or more below, boys.
Enemy making for us, sir!
We're ready! Get up there, sir! That'll wipe them out! On your mark, come out! Fire! Take a shot! Right there, sir! Fire! Fire!
Do not let them ram us, Captain! Ground it all on!
Take some damage here!
All in this gun!
Fire! He's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Ready to fire, sir!
Fire! Strong minds in her path when she tries to ram us.
All sails! She'll take it!
Go to Malta!
Fire! Awaiting orders, sir! Fire!
Chain shot from
Fire! Hold for now, Captain!
Gallant! Wild!
Look, Captain, won't hit us, sir!
Fire! Refit all tops!
Fire!
We're ready, sir! More sail! More sail! Rowboat! Reef the topsails and gallants!
Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands! Give him a taste of British steel!
catch the wind!
Down west, old ship that ever did sail, sailed on a derrick on a windy day. And
Reef it, all
day, wait for day, wait
Reef
for
before
day,
me!
and we get on. She
All
was
sail,
built in
she'll take
broken
it!
tides, held
Unfurl
together
aloft,
with tin
man your
spike.
sheets.
And we'll wait for day, wait for day, wait for day, and we get on. Nothing in the galley, nothing in the hole. Skipper's turned in with a bag of gold. Then we'll wait for day, wait for day, wait for day, then we get on. Half off the nest, they sprang a leak. Here I pour out Timber's Creek. And we'll wait for day, wait for day, wait for day.
On your mark, come out!
Ahoy! All hands to ships!
Hostile warship closing!
Fire!
It's a brig! Spanish ensigns!
Fire!
The
We're
sword
ready,
is
sir.
exposed! Take the shots up! Fire! They must be...
Do not leave her space enough to ram us!
Call down and clue up!
That's no shit! Hurry!
We've been hit! Fire! Working on
Raise
it!
the boats! We're coming together!
Ready! Get the main spring!
Sheets, trim too! Party!
Brace yourselves! Fire! Fire! Big reinforcements come! Awaiting orders, sir!
Dropping mines with cover ability.
Fire! Blaze up! Shot the crippler! Taking the hit, Cap! Fire! Race for impact! Fire! Fire!
Use 10 shots to slow her down.
Batten yourselves! Fire! With his touch! Raise! Fire! On your mark, fire!
Keep out of her way! She will ram us!
Brace yourselves!
Only time and lumber will heal that damage.
Fire! Straight from damage here! Fire! Oh, they're awfully close, sir! Fire! Fire! Fire!
If she tries to ram us, drop mines is a great countermeasure.
Fire! We're just about Flopsome coming!
We're almost a sea dog supper, Captain!
Race for impact!
Will take us apart!
Fire! Ready to fire!
Fire! Speed!
Fire!
Ease off the wind! Pull that balance in!
Pull them in with a will! Give me some speed!
Get those spars free! Let's see that dock!
Stop!
Good morning, ladies all. Away you go, the boat. Hey, hey! Ha, ha! Good morning, ladies all. The first time
I think we're clear, sir.
away you go, the boat. The first time that I saw her, and so she galloped by. Hey, hey! Ha, ha! Good morning, ladies all. Away you go, the boat. Hey, hey! Ha, ha! Good morning, ladies all. But when she found that I was skinned, away you rode a boat. But when she found that I was skinned, she left me standing there. Hey, hey! Ring-a-ting-a-ting-a, ha, ha! Good morning, ladies all. Away you rode a boat.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Good morning.
Cruise down! Man your sheets!
I swear the yards and sail were away.
Fire! These wages right there, Captain! Fire! Ready to spit, sir! Look out! Brace yourselves!
Tender! Mine's floating in!
Batten yourselves! Fire!
Steer clear of the
Fire! Fire! Brace! Fire!
This here, sir. Commission, sir.
But hold it elsewise.
Here it comes!
Brace! Fire! Fire!
Working on it.
Brace for impact!
Another hit and we're to David, Captain.
Round it all on!
As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Ho! Military class brig on the horizon.
Good on. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters! All hands to cannons!
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
It's all exposed. Take the shot, sir!
Fire!
Fire!
Ready, sir! Brace yourselves!
Go, boss!
Brace
Gun,
for
sir.
impact! Fire!
Reloading!
Batten yourselves! Who's up? Eat her sticks! Fire!
More trouble, Captain!
Pray for us, Captain.
Fire!
Templar!
Fire! Great! Fire! Great!
Small guns, yes, but their rate of fire is dangerous. They're tight to her.
Fire! Great!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Come, are you mad, Captain?
Fire!
Cannon rain! She's vulnerable there, Captain! She's foundering!
Fire! As much sail as you can! Brace yourself!
Answer!
Fire!
Stop minding her back when she tries to ram us.
Fire! Fire! Brace for impact! Fire!
Good pieces, sir! Working on it!
What's that?
All in the stunts! Horse! Gallop!
Let's cap the whole place shot down!
Those all but me!
Corners,
Fire! They're still exposed! Take the shot,
Fire!
Use 10 shot to slow her
Use
down.
all! Crimson out to the wind! Fire! Ready to fire, sir!
Break us apart.
Fire!
Taking some shot, Cap!
Fire!
She's vulnerable there, Cap!
We're ready, sir.
Hostile! Gallop!
They are firing, sir!
I am going to cut you.
Right!
Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands! Give him a taste of British steel!
That was a rumble, by God. How do we fare?
A fine purchase, no mistake. Now I think it's time to lay low and prive our way back into secrecy.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. A well-placed bribe to the right government official will see the military off your tail.
Right, let's do that. I'll need to meet these good Samaritans at some point.
Smart thinking.
Look, Captain, the whole place shot down! Fire! Ready to bark, sir!
Fire!
They're all exposed! Take the shot, sir! Fire! Ready to fire, sir!
Really, Riley was a
Hey,
dancing
boys!
master.
Oh, don't just hear the old man say.
Goodbye, very well.
Oh, don't just hear the old man say. We're homeward bound to Liverpool town.
We're clear, Captain.
Goodbye, very well.
Where all of them duties they will put
Call in the
down.
Studs up with a will. Captain Strick.
Loose and trim too!
Get on that main seat. Trim to.
Douse all sail!
All down and crew up. Furl those mains.
Stop a moment. I can help you fade away. Thanks. Consider yourself absolved of all sinless.
¿Qué tan cansado estoy?
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
Sarge. But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have any Betty you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. Fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? That's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea.
Mains out, let's go! More sail! All sail!
Close down! Man your sheets! I think we're clear, sir.
As I rolled out one morning, away you've gone a Poland. As I rolled out one morning, I met a lady fair. Timmy! Hey! Ring-a-ting-a-ting-a, ha-ha! Good morning, ladies all. Away you've gone a Poland. Timmy!
a drink?
We're ready, sir!
Incoming!
Ease off the wind!
Topsails in! Clew up!
boat is a rover. To me, Johnny Poker. Oh, to me, Johnny Poker.
Missed, damn it! On your mark, Captain!
Fire!
Off target!
The bosun is a tailor. To me, Johnny Poker.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
We'll all go on the jamboree. To me, Johnny Poker.
Sailing straight for land, sir!
Crowded all on! The packet is a rolling.
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trunks!
Shorten sail! Kill off the squall! We're pulling all together.
Crew up top! Douse those men!
That'll do. And how? Why, look! It's the... Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the deep...
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Dandy in Havana.
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would. Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation.
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
His agent is around here somewhere. Find and follow him, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
The Beckford knows are fair, and with a quality he knows is sound.
Raw game, that's a given.
It gladdens me to hear you're saying so. Despite the waywardness of your enterprise here, I understand that you are men of discernment.
What's your friend?
Burford, Manning, to me. We've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It was a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, son. This ain't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
How does the day find you, Captain? Captain has the helm. Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. A look I've seen before.
You mark well, Addy. I've just overheard one of the Beckford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping there, and it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever ask.
Ah, a man of vision. I like this idea. Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain.
Hold, Addy. There's trouble afoot.
I see them.
Sun's out! Let's get moving!
Aloft, lads! Check those royals! I think we've lost them, sir.
Cruiser! Eat her sticks! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Ride the wind, for all's his worth!
trouble afore.
I see them. Loose all! Party like!
Reef the topsail! Gallant!
Mainmast! Bring in the top halyards! Pull!
As much sail as you can!
Unfurl aloft! Man your sheets!
Douse the royals! Top! Loose all! Let's move!
Reef the mains! Clew up gallants!
Crowd on every inch of sail!
Loose all!
All in the stunsail!
Loose tops and royals!
Jamboree, to me Johnny Poker, oh, to me Johnny Poker, the packages are rolling, to me Johnny Poker, oh, to
All
me
sail!
Johnny
She'll
Poker,
take it!
we're pulling all together.
Crowd on all the sail we have!
Race!
Oh, to me
Race for impact!
we're all for better weather, to me Johnny Poker,
Ease the spanker! Hold down!
oh, to me Johnny Poker, and soon we'll be in London town, to me Johnny Poker, oh, to me Johnny Poker, so rock and roll me over, to me Johnny Poker,
Scrap of duck on the wind!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Douse all but me!
Furl the mizzen tops!
sir!
Crowd it all on!
This man's working for Peter Beckford's people. Do you know them? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye. The Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked the plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Or something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous, too. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night.
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers that crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in thatches made of copper. But let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin, it will stick like bird lime and burn on, leaving a terrible scar.
Jesus.
More sail! All sail!
Dark skies and rough seas there! The wind is picking up
The yards
fast!
off the wind!
It's a risk to anchor too close. The soldiers roving the plantation would catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackdaw.
Give me some speed! Full all!
Full for all your worth!
hold a moment! You!
What's happened here? Why such disarray?
Bit of a do, sir, that's all. It's Wilmington's birthday.
And you saw fit to get pickled on duty?
No bother, sir. We have everything sorted.
We'll soon see, won't we? For you must double the watch this evening.
Double, sir? Whatever for?
I believe I was followed here, young man. By pirates, if my eyes honour me, though the ship was uncommonly large for such rascals. Certainly wasn't slavers, though. Not a ship that size. In any case, double the watch. And keep your damned eyes wide for anything suspicious. You up there! Look alive, man! You've a job to do!
Apologies, sir. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
For God's sake, what the hell is going on here today? How do you suppose you'll be able to ring that alarm if you're piss drunk and barely able to stand?
Forgive me, sir. I am fit and able. If I see any strangeness about, you'll hear the bell ringing straight away, I promise.
Speed the pace. The almost get more points. You can charge me later. Now you work.
I'd like to speak to the man in charge here. I require entrance to the warehouse. Which of you dogs has the key to the warehouse, huh?
Keep to the task in hand.
There's no one sober here. Fetch me the warehouse key, if you please. The key, goddammit! Someone find me the key!
Intruder! I need some help here!
How about you? I've got a clear shot! Faster, lads! We're losing ground!
All for want of powder?
Scavenger of death! Someone stop him! I get the one!
Right in the mouse, yeah.
I'll enjoy this, I will.
Stop there! Hurry up, lads! I'm trying to play it! Got him taken! I've got a shot! Got a clear shot!
Got him sighted! Buster! He's getting away! Got a good line on him! You there! Stop!
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
Where am I to go? Where am I to go? I roll and go. Oh, where am I to go, me Johnny? Oh, where am I to go? For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? Oh, way up on that gallant yard, that's where you're bound to go.
We're headed straight for that
Everything,
all
Ahoy aloft! Bring it all in!
Unfurl mains! Let's move!
Let's
Get the mains free!
Crew up! Crew up! Furl! Furl all sail! Do you hear the news?
Hands in the water!
Here's to our pirate republic, lads. We're prosperous, free, and out the reach of kings, clergy, and debt collectors.
Near 500 men now pledge their allegiance to the Brethren of the Coast in Nassau. Not a bad number.
Truth. Yet we lack sturdy defenses. If the king were to attack the town, he'd trample us.
Then let us find the observatory. If it does what these Templars claim, we'll be unbeatable.
Not that twaddle again, can we? It's a story for schoolboys. I mean, proper defenses. Steal a galleon, shift all the guns to one side. We'd make a nice ornament for one of our harbors.
It will not be easy to steal a full Spanish galleon. Have you one in mind?
I do, sir. And I'll show you. She's a fussock, she is. Fat and slow.
Your jackdaw handle's nice. Pinched her from the Spanish, was it?
Aye. In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
Was the haul aboard as rich as men are saying?
1,000 times that. I reckon £1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love a hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, That's some soft talk coming from a pirate. And as it happens, I mostly agree. We'll save the clashing of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way. Easy as she goes. No telling what you may find out here.
Like staring through a waterfall.
Don't soil your breeches, lads. I got this.
That ship's a monster. Look at the size of her.
Aye. And we'd not last long face to face with her. Hear that, Kenway? Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors us.
Under cover of darkness, most likely.
Aye, it may come to that.
Swim us off the wind!
Lay aloft and loose those men!
Tough! Gallant! Wild! Start! Loose all and trim start to the wind!
Still gallants! Loose and trim!
Douse the gallants and royals!
Get those clews up!
Crowd it all on! Douse all but main!
Fill the mains!
Mains out, let's go! Douse the royals and top!
Party now, me trumps! I'd not haze you!
As much sail as you can!
Close down! Man your sheets!
Ease off the wind!
Four! Haul up all but main!
More sail! All sail!
Stunsails in! Clew up!
All sail! She'll take it! Oh, gallant! Royals! Start!
Let's ride this squall!
Larboard cabin! Some wrecked cargo here, sir.
With trouble blowing in! Brig! Their ancient sus...
Charles, as reckless as they come.
An old friend of yours.
Not a man I'd call a friend. But we've been doing this kind of work for so long, I can't help but respect the man.
Captain, look! Mortars!
Earl's Bane, slinking off with his tail between his legs. That's good news for us. Bleeding bastards! We'll have to deal with this skirmish fast. Regard the galleon, and send these interlopers to hell! Fire!
We're ready,
Fire!
Fire!
Ready to fire, sir! Down to the drink!
Down they go!
She's sailing for that island.
I know the place. Natural stronghold used by a French captain named Ducasse.
Julian Ducasse, the Templar.
Name's right. Didn't know he had a title.
I know the man. And if he sees my ship, he'll know it from his time in Havana, meaning he may wonder at who's sailing her now. I can't risk that.
And I don't want to lose that galleon. Let's think on it. And maybe wait till it's dark before hopping aboard.
Captain at the helm.